Before the meme of,
Now it's on stream.
yeah, I know, I'm on stream now. Before the meme of, what is it? Fellas in Paris decided to go ahead and get popular.
Mm-hmm.
The original video did have, what is it? The original, I guess, title in full section. Like, the full
Mm-hmm.
word was spelled out with, like, no censor marks over there. I just checked it today. It is censored now. And
Oof.
and fun fact, the YouTube algorithm, if you just type in the words "in Paris," it will immediately know what you're talking about, and will send you straight to the video.
It'll send you straight to the censored video.
Well, it's not the censored
Yeah.
video. It's the same video. The only thing is that the word is censored.
By
When
the way, you want to send me an invite?
I thought I did, but whatever.
No, no, you didn't. I've just been waiting for one. There it is.
But yes.
Oh wait, I just realized well, I guess that's something I'll finish at a later date.
What?
I realized I need heavy boss kills. Oh well, who cares? I'll take care of that when it comes to it. Let's what do I plan? I guess I might just rock the exact same thing. I might just go ahead and finish off the escargot. I don't know though. The MX-9's got a lot of progress to be made.
I guess
Spitfire is definitely going to be run though because it's right next to us.
yeah, it's probably gonna.
Actually, I'm probably gonna just grab the ICR because it's right next to us as well, and I could just go ahead and work on it.
Oh
What
hi,
else is close by? Nothing really.
Dedix, or I'm
Hi.
not sure how to go ahead and say your name. How
Ah,
are you?
Detex.
I,
It is Detex. What a legend. He is
I,
already here.
I am. I can not speak today.
He likes emotes.
We ain't complaining.
Nah, not complaining. Let us see. There we go. Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna run. I guess I can go ahead and ready up in. Or should I run... Actually, wait. Maybe I'll put on a talisman real quick.
A talisman? You're really gonna go ahead and run that?
Go ahead and get the... Well, actually no, yeah, you're kind of right. That'd be a waste. I don't really need it. Especially since I need the other one anyway. My, SOG. Nice of you to stop by though, Tax. It's good, always good to see you.
There was a Twitch emote that's just Butterfinger.
Wait, what? There it is.
Why is there just an emote for Butterfinger?
I can't put, I can't, you know,
This has to be like
I
a
can't put it
paid
past the text in
sponsorship or
order.
something.
I can't, don't put it past the text to find something like that. Just freaking Butterfinger.
But why Butterfinger? That has to be a
Why not
corporate
Butterfinger?
sponsor.
That's the better question.
Yeah, because if we're being completely honest, Butterfinger is a mid-tier chocolate bar.
How dare you speak such blasphemy?
Yeah, it is a mediocre
You
chocolate
can't
bar.
lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
Fuck your Butterfinger. Go ahead.
How dare you?
Go ahead. Go eat your mediocre size,
What is
quintessentially chalk.
That's a turkey with a face on it. What?
Hey.
I can't hardly tell it's so small.
I just wanted to keep sending in more of these emotes, and I already know that he sent in
Oh,
the
I'm
best
sure
emote.
he's...
He sent in the best email that
him
ever
and
existed.
Cash's streams. Oh my god, he's just... Emotes galore.
Pineapple on pizza. We love it here.
That's blasphemy.
You can't say shit until you've tried it.
Hey, we are perfectly balanced.
You can't say shit.
10:30.
You can't say shit until you try it.
I don't like pineapple. I will never eat pineapple.
You
Why would you put something as sweet as a pineapple on a pizza?
to balance out the flavor profile?
It's supposed to be something savory, not sweet. That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't matter. It balances the flavor.
Hey, this fits with the stream though. A hill I will die on. Pineapple does not deserve to be on pizza. I will go to my grave with that.
So what deserves to go on a pizza? An anchovy?
No, it doesn't either, because that's too salty. Pizza's already naturally salty because a lot of people use salt to keep it from sticking to its sticking to the base.
They have Baby Brent as an emote?
Baby Brent? No way.
What the hell?
Where is this?
I don't know if
oh
I should
my
be
god.
baffled or if I should be thoroughly entertained.
I love this.
What
we
the
love it here.
legitimate heck?
Who's the one that made that?
There's...
I just see him scouring through the Twitch emotes just to find the most obscure looking one.
I need to read a shipper. 100% agree, pineapple does not belong anywhere on pizza. Excuse me, Hawaiian is a gift to mankind.
Good man.
Man of bread, and they forgot the third part over there, Hawaiian pizza.
No, we must purge. Hawaiian pizza doesn't deserve to exist.
Hawaiian pizza is phenomenal. Hey, if you want to yell at somebody for making Hawaiian pizza, don't yell at the Hawaiian, yell at the Canadian that actually made it.
I was gonna say, it's not made by Hawaii.
No, it was the Canadian. It was the first...
How dare you Canadians, you're too nice, but you'd made an atrocity.
It's the second, it's the first invasion. What is it? After the British invasion.
The pizza invasion. I got that headshot in literally just before he blew up. Yes, I see Minecraft has entered the chat.
Minecraft? Oh boy.
And the salt. So much salt. We got the cheese heads coming in here.
I'm already... I don't even know. Who the heck got Baby Brent into this?
I don't know, because I assume he's pulling it out of the Twitch emote feed, which they could come from anywhere.
Okay, I doubt that it's a Twitch global emote over there. I have full suspicion that it's probably going to be like, what is it, like somebody...
I'm sure it probably is.
I have a suspicion that it's going to be somebody. If it's somebody that went ahead and actually did it, then I would make sense.
If I see any greedy goblins, I know where those came from.
Yeah.
Those are caches.
Greedy goblin?
Yes.
What?
Don't ask me.
The
Dex would be able to tell you that one more than I would.
Huh.
Hi there. Bye-bye.
Somebody who made the emote. Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, there's no way in hell that Twitch is gonna go ahead and get Baby Brent to go ahead and make that emote.
That's hilarious, though. Somebody made that an emote. It's not like they put any work into it either, really. They just put it into Photoshop, edited the surroundings out, and it's like, alright, there you go.
Genius, which is somewhat disturbing.
It sorta is, yeah, I guess you're right.
It's almost as genius as the fact that Pierce, who is a friend of ours, it made a new set of emotes just purely off of somebody's drawing of MS Paint drawings that he did.
MS Paint drawing? Which one is this? I don't think I've seen this yet.
He made a new one called, what is it? He opened a stream one day and decided to go ahead and make what is it? Which essentially just drawings on MS Paint, and he did 3 of them. He made a hype emote that's just him looking like fucking Homer Simpson.
Okay.
He did one just called NFT. That's just...
Okay.
And then... And then he has one of a cactus that I have yet to.
I think I've seen the cactus. I haven't seen the other two.
Oh boy, the Illuminati and Super Meat Boy.
Super Meat Boy. So many heart. Oh no, that's a bunch of baby breasts. If you don't look at it closely, it kind of looks like a heart, and then you focus in more, and you're like, oh wait a second.
Wait, that's not a heart, that's an ass.
Do you see what I mean?
In a very cosmic sort of way, yes.
Talking about cosmic, look at that fish. Cosmic fish.
Bruh.
So many emotes, oh my god.
I ain't even complaining because he just showed me a bunch of emotes that are just like, eh.
These all exist in the realm of Twitch.
And I am genuinely concerned.
That's about normal in the world of Twitch.
I mean, I usually wouldn't be concerned, but it's like, okay, why the heck did you just randomly Twitch like, let's see, it's time to go ahead and create...
It's a big guy.
It's time to go ahead and create, what is it, a shitty NFT of a Butterfinger.
I resent that statement. You can't say shit about Butterfinger.
I will die on the hill that Butterfinger is the most mediocre to low tier chocolate bar.
This is the
You may as
stream,
well
so
just
you
go
know, might as well put it out there.
You may as well go ahead and just eat yourself a Hershey bar and then go ahead and eat peanut brittle and go ahead and stab it down your throat and you've got basically something that's infinitely better than whatever the hell is inside of a Butterfinger.
I don't agree. I think Butterfinger is good. Is it my top tier for candy bars? No. But I like Butterfinger. Now I have to be in the mood for it, but there's very few things that hit different like a Butterfinger when you're really feeling it. Butterfinger. It's been a while since I've had a Butterfinger, now that I think about it.
Dex, you got you got a hill that you'll die on, so that I can so that me and Hunter can possibly go ahead and yell at you.
Add to the stream. What hill would you die on? Might as well keep it in the theme.
We already got one. We already got one hill of what is it? Pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. Trash take, and then we have Butterfinger being the most mediocre canned chocolate bar.
You gotta let him get a little closer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We gotta feed the dog.
Well, you'll yell at me later if we don't. So.
Oh yeah, I will.
I finished my Clash camo finally.
Oh,
Feels good.
aren't you so happy?
I am now. Why do I only have 3 viewers? I should have 4. I think. Should be registered. Ah, who cares? I don't care. I've got at least 3, that's good enough to match. Doggo is still here?
Yeah.
God, you're fat. How much food does it take to sedate you? Here, eat this.
Sure.
Now it's double dog from hell.
I have the hill is green hill zone. Yeah, that's a good hill. Good music as
Alright,
well.
what was it?
Closest hill that I
Check
have
this.
is the Green Hill
I
Zone.
was thinking
Sonic.
Green Hill Zone.
It's from Sonic.
From Sonic.
Yeah.
What's the hill here?
No, that's like the first level.
Does he mean the literal hill?
No, like the first level of basically any Sonic game is just called Green Hill Zone.
Actually, no, that's fair.
Okay, I don't even think it's been like changed at all since Sonic is ever gonna.
Hey, you know it's a classic.
Basically, yeah.
I guess. Alright, let's grab that and move on. Doggo is happy, we're good.
Okay, boxes is in hell, so we're in a decent shape.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
And we go.
Stream almost every day. No, he streams whenever I go ahead and yell at him to go it that I want to play games.
The last couple of streams have been Toast yelling at me to stream. He has told me to stream because he wants to rant about things.
And incidentally, what is it? He's like, okay, free
and I will
content.
take the free content, so...
Of apparently me going ahead and
Every stream that has Toast in it always does better, so I can't really complain.
I'm still waiting for my, my finder's fee.
You'll get a fee when I actually make money.
And
I feel like either giving it to you or not.
Or do you not have it?
It's popped. Time for doggos. I popped a temporal just so that you could pick up a fire sale?
And a double points.
I guess.
Paladin.
The double points is kind of at the end of the round.
You're in the middle of a round, if anything.
This is a really slow spawn for,
I'm in the middle of hell,
of the
so I'm
round.
going ahead and dealing with it.
That's fair, honestly. That's probably a good bit of the spawns is on you.
Yeah. I'll say. What do you mean that there's absolutely nothing going on? I'm busy going ahead and dealing with most of the zombies.
And
Been about 3.5 weeks since I did my last one. Hey, it's been 6 months since I streamed. Woohoo! 1 year, let's go.
yeah, I've done everything I can to try and get you to stream yourself. And to answer your question, I do want to get to the point where I can do a stream every single day. I do want to be doing that. At least one. It's just, it gets difficult sometimes when you have inconsistent schedules with work and they just randomly like, hey, I need you today, so...
We need you to go down.
Sometimes it really hurts when it comes to
go ahead and
motivating.
Clean a carpet for 30 minutes.
Yes.
Yes.
Or, hey, we need you to drive an hour and 20 minutes to help do tile floors at a school that's under construction, and the floors we do are going to look like absolute trash because the rooms they're being done in are still under construction. Like, oh cool, we've done all these floors, now all the freaking wall dust and everything else is in the wax that we put on the floor.
Wall dust, you abandoned it.
Cool, now the floors are still gonna look like trash. And then somebody, which was the capper of it all, was somebody walked on our freshly waxed floor on the last coat. They walked straight across it and then walked straight back the way they came. And what was so stupid is we had caution tape at mid-level on the door. They would have had to duck way underneath to get under it.
At that
And it
point,
was somebody in Puma shoes. I know it was Pumas because of the design on the bottom.
You could specifically tell that it was a Puma.
Yes, it was somebody wearing Pumas. I know.
You think they were I do clean carpets, but I didn't know you did. Yeah. Yeah. Under good trick the chat. You want to
I
think...
knew Cash cleaned carpets, but I don't know you did too. Yeah, we both work for our stepdad. Or, well, he's my stepdad, sorry, I should say. But, his dad, my stepdad, but yeah.
You want to think there's probably just 1 minute to be like, okay, I ducked underneath this and I'm walking down. Do you think he just had a midlife like moment to be like, wait a minute, this is a wax floor, and then just immediately turned?
The way it looks, he didn't even second guess it. He just walked right across it. And I think I know, because I saw only one person wearing Puma tennis shoes, and it was a guy in a fucking ponytail. It would be a guy in a ponytail. That would be the one. I swear. And every time we were walking through, I just caught glances of him looking over while I was trying to dry the floor after we tried to fix it. And afterward, I was like, I looked at Monty whenever he came to see. I'm like, it's not, yeah, it walked all the way through, it's not this isn't fixing it. And he's like, you know what, fuck it, we're taking the fan, we're leaving. We just took our stuff and left. It was so stupid. It's like, there is clearly wet floor in front of you. There is caution tape at waist level. Why would you walk in there? There is caution tape around the entire thing.
The text
Just
also cleans carpet.
completely disregarded everything. If you knew this or not, but I also clean carpets as well. I know that Cash, I know told Cash, don't kill me. I'm trying to read.
That's the
Making
problem.
it very difficult to read.
The problem is that you're trying to read.
I know I told Cash, but I didn't think I ever told you. No, I didn't know you clean carpets.
So incidentally, you two can trade
What a
wars.
small world to find somebody else that suffers doing the same thing.
Oh, you two can go
Actually,
tell.
carpets aren't bad.
You two can go ahead and tell war stories now of the.
We tell war stories.
Yeah.
Honestly, carpets aren't that bad, though. It's just everything else we do between the tile floors.
Carpets
and
aren't bad. The
wood
people that
floors
go ahead and
stuff.
make it so bad that you have to clean the carpet is the problem.
No, most of the time it's not bad. There are a few instances, but there's rarely any.
The
that
warden
are
has
really
proceeded
that
to go ahead
bad.
and spawn in twice on me. Much to my annoyance, but whatever. Luckily, I have the miniguns, making it. Unironically, the minigun is actually quite good on if you kill the warden with your specialist weapon, it'll go ahead and go up by a quarter.
Oh, I know. I used mine to take out the first warden, and I got like half of it. I got the other half. It's already at level 2, and I've only used it twice.
I'm still waiting for the one day you go ahead and call me immediately and be like, hey, guess what? I found the carpet of all carpets and I'm gonna go ahead and die on. You want to know why? Somebody spilled 3 gallons of grape jelly on it. And I have to clean all this.
That's not bad. Now, if somebody dumped, like, if somebody had, high C or,
basically
like,
anything with high fructose
fruit
corn
punch,
syrup in it.
just anything red, anything that's really
on a
dark
white
red,
carpet.
and it just, yup, that's where we, were just like, alright, just replace your floor.
We'll give you a
Dumps a
discount.
gallon of, like, high C on their floor, just red high C. It's
that
like,
point,
alright, just replace the floor. It's not, nope. It's not worth getting it out.
At that point, is it just like, okay, do we just go ahead and just bleach the entire floor, like in a whole bucket of just like Clorox and bleach and just go
You can't bleach carpet.
I mean, hypothetically, you can.
No, you can't bleach carpet. It will never look the same.
It doesn't matter.
And you think, oh, well, white carpet, it wouldn't matter on white carpet. No, it does. It will ruin the white carpet. It changes color.
At that point, though, if you're going ahead and having an entire carpet full of just red high C on top of it, is it
Just replace the carpet.
No, just take the L and just put bleach on it.
Just replace the carpet, because it's gonna look worse trying to put bleach on it.
Just take the L.
That is taking the L. Replacing the carpet.
Nah.
By the way, all the dogs are done if you want to pick up the axe.
Yeah. Where the heck is the
I
box?
have no bullets. I don't know, but I have no bullets.
You know, I don't have bullets in the weapon that I want to work on, so I'm out of luck. Blowing my luck, the box is probably at the docks.
Actually, I'll buy the shotgun. That's
Actually,
what
no,
I'll do.
the box is by the warden's house.
Is it?
I believe.
Good to know. For you. Because I'm not using it.
I mean, yeah. I have to keep hitting
I don't
them
need
up.
the box.
Shut up, Batman.
I'm Batman. Let's see. Man, you've opened everything up. I'm not used to this. Alright, well, we're gonna get the Spitfire. Hello, goodbye.
The monkey.
Monkey. Boom. Where are we at on parts? Have you built the shield yet?
Yes.
Okay, good to know. I'm glad you told me this important information.
Is it a new round? Or to the same old round? I'm assuming this
No, we're on the same round. There it is.
is interesting. Box has not been getting me anything good, man.
Man, how unfortunate is that?
I have also found out that the Vendetta's operator mod is weird. Like, it's...
Go on.
The Vendetta's operator mod is, if you go completely prone with the weapon, the thing turns fully automatic.
What?
I shit you not, the thing will turn completely automatic. If you go prone with the operator mod. If I get it out of the box, I'll go ahead and tell you. Oh, max ammo.
You said max ammo?
Yeah.
Very good. Maybe you should switch weapons. See, if this was 9, you would actually be in better shape because at least I'd be hitting the boxes for
the Koshka?
No. Although I would hope I get the Koshka, but I'd chalk that up to be a near impossibility.
You're not gonna
No, I would be hitting it for the homunculus.
I got the ray gun. I hate it here.
I thought you wanted the ray gun.
Yeah, in the last game.
It's funny how that works.
I'm gonna
When you
hate
don't want
this game
something, you seem to get it.
I'm gonna hate this game because they gave me the ray gun, then the blundergat, then this Vihander. Now it gave me the Tiger Shark, which is actually decent.
Have you finished the Tiger Shark or no?
Yes. It's actually quite easy.
Well, I haven't really done anything with them, so I've just kind of been trying to actually get the original weapons done. We don't have the parts yet.
Well, I have 3 weapons that I'm decently happy with. I'd rather switch out the switchblade for the micro MG, but that's just me.
Have you finished the switchblade?
No. But the switchblade
Well,
is...
then you kind of need the switchblade, don't you?
Yeah, but the switchblade is so far off, basically, compared to the micro MG, because the micro MG is much closer to the Green Tiger.
Wait a second, I just had a big brain fart moment. Why didn't I buy my perk earlier? I laid in front of the machine to get the points and didn't buy the perk, even though I had the points for it. Huh. Small brain moments. Last one I need is my tonic.
So true, yep. Okay, look good. The box is gone.
Books good. I don't really need to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just for a little bit, because I can. Ow. Trying to break my habit of constantly wanting to reload. That last one was instinct. I played so much. It's just so much of the older games where you have to reload before the max ammo that I'm not.
I mean, it's a good habit. It's a good habit though.
Even though it's a habit that doesn't really need to exist anymore because they don't make you reload anymore.
Yeah. Hell,
By the way, the box is down at the
down by the docks.
Yep.
Yeah, I see. I'm currently on the
Now,
list
the exception is with the shotgun is probably a good thing to reload your shots as you go, just because you have to load each one individually. Just like the Helvana, it's a good thing to keep that reloaded if you have the time.
I mean, I guess that's a question over there for like B03 custom mods. Do they include like what is it like basically from the new section of you get a max ammo and it reloads the magazine and
Some
the clip?
people do.
Some people do, and most people don't.
Some people do. It just depends on how much work people want to put into it. That's strictly what it is. How much work people want to put in.
So it is essentially a good trait, though, to keep going, at least for custom maps. So I don't know why you're...
Well, you gotta be able to get, you know, Black Ops 3 on a PC first.
True.
I just naturally have always been like that because way back when I started playing Black Ops 2, it's like if you had an open moment, you just reloaded. Especially back when I was playing back in the day before, you know, I actually figured out how to play zombies. Back in the old days when I was quite shy at the game.
Double warden. Okay.
They really like you over there.
Yeah.
Even though I'm the one that needs mini-boss kills.
The soda is locked because of the warden.
Too bad. I already got all my perks.
Yeah, I got all mine as well.
Who's gonna be the one that goes down first and has to rebuy it?
Good question.
You ought to get over here so we can take the gondola down.
Yep.
Don't worry, I'll pay for it. Bye, zombies. I hear a doggo.
Alright, it's time to go through the hill to die on. AKA, we're gonna go... AKA, it's the part of the show in which...
Shadows of Evil is a terrible map.
No, Shadows is mid. It's not a terrible map.
Terrible map. Hate it.
Yeah, really.
Bad map. 0 out of 10. Would not play again.
Oh, you're shooting through the wall.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what are you doing? But I'm like, I guess that makes sense now.
I'm testing the range. Now I'm backing up because I'm out of bullets.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, for the trench gun. Gotta go ahead and
Oh yeah, we probably should get some charges for the good old Pack-a-Punch.
Yeah, we've got a what? Yeah, but we've got a while.
Well, it depends. What's our goal? Get enough points to Pack-a-Punch first. If that's the case, then yes.
Yeah. Let's see.
Sometimes this thing gets a one-shot headshot, and other times it does not. I figured I would buy the Vapor and chip away at some of the kills just so I can make sure I actually get it done the next time I play on Classified, or not Classified, what am I talking about? On 9. That's because I just want it to be mostly the heavy enemy kills I need to take care of. I'll just swap it out for the ICR whenever I have a chance. Nice gun. It's very green.
Yeah, I know.
Well, kind of green, I guess. Not really very green. It's got a lot of missing green. For a zombie, I'm stealing their soul. Give it to me. Hey, doggo.
I see that you're not protecting me.
You're being
when
very
I was gonna go ahead and
unhelpful.
check something.
You were checking something?
Yeah, I was gonna do the yes. It says the hill to die on. Let's make the definitive COD tier list according to two very angry people, or at least one very angry person, and one person that's like, ooh, content.
Content.
Case in point.
You love me some free content. It's already worked. I already got 1 follower today.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'll give you your thing tomorrow. You've earned it. You got me your one more follower today. You've earned your reward.
Sure.
I also want to get it out of my house.
Okay.
It's taking up space. It can take up space at your house now.
Take up space? What the heck did you get? I expected this to
No,
be like a gift card or something, or like something small. I didn't expect it to be like a bomb.
well, it's definitely not a gift card.
Dude, what did you give me? Like, what is it? The Publishers Clearinghouse? Like, what is it? Like 3-foot check?
No. Slightly more bomb-like than that.
Should I be concerned?
No, but maybe.
That's not helpful.
It says something. It says a lot about you, but I saw it and I'm like, hey, I gotta get this. This is perfect for you. This is the definition of you every time we play games.
What? Bring out my inner old man, Al.
No, but that's another good thing I could get. I'll get you a mug says world's best old man.
I am Big Bob, but what are you talking about?
Why is that just now registering? I am Big Pop.
Alright, let's go ahead and do the...
I love how every time you stop playing the game, you immediately look up to the
Yeah,
ceiling.
because this controller has terrible drift.
Mine does too, but this controller came with the Xbox, so I can't complain too much. It's lasted this long.
Alright, let's go in order. Let's go make ourselves the definitive casual tier list of games. Let's start it off right. Nocturne and Toten is a C map. Because you can't...
Noct is an S tier map in my opinion.
Okay, you gotta start somewhere, and the somewhere is C tier. You can't go higher, you can't go lower. You gotta start off with a base.
Nah, you want a base? That's DOS house.
No. When you start off the base for a COD Zombies tier list, the first rule is the first map that ever existed will automatically become a C tier map.
I can't agree with that. Noct
You
is an
cannot-
S tier map.
You cannot have the map go any higher, as that will show inherent favoritism. Yet you can also not put the map lower, because it will show dissatisfaction, and therefore make the opinions irrelevant, because you put
So
the
wouldn't
first
that mean
map...
that Die Rise has to be a C tier map automatically because any game, you know, has a map or has some sort of level in the campaign that probably has skyscrapers in it?
What? I've played all of Black Ops 2's campaign, and there's no level with a skyscraper in it.
Any building that's, you know, like above 3 stories tall can be considered a skyscraper.
In a situation like that, yes, but no, there's no map in the
There's
campaign.
not a single build. I know that's not true.
There's not a map.
I haven't even played through the whole campaign, and I
There's
know
not a
that's
map
not
in the
true.
campaign that basically has you in a section as high as Die Rise. There's multiplayer maps that are close to it, but there's not ones that are like complete rip.
There's skyscrapers in the campaign.
Yes, but you don't physically go in them.
Ah, it exploded. I need a max ammo.
Either way, Noct is a C tier map, and that starts out the campaign.
Fine, we'll leave it as a C tier map.
Verrückt is next. Verrückt is higher than Noct,
No,
but it is still a C tier map.
Verrückt is lower.
No.
Yes.
Verrückt innovated on the Noct formula. You may not
Just
like
because
it.
you added new things does not mean it's good.
Uh,
Case
it-
in point, the game we're playing.
This game is a very interesting on its little shenanigans.
You're out of ammo too, aren't you?
Yes.
Why have we not gotten a max ammo in forever? We've gone another round and still don't have a max ammo.
I'm completely out of ammo.
I am too. I don't know what we're supposed to do here.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and we'll do the tier list later. We're gonna go ahead and make we'll make this a video on the Meanie Linguini.
That's probably a good thing to do. But also, you've said that like 5 times, and the Meanie Linguini has 0 uploads.
Well, that's because we need to make an actual video and we need to put in actual editing.
Bruh. You basically saying I need to do it because I keep asking you to help me with this shit. I already run a channel.
Run another. It's good for the soul.
I can't. I already do run another one. I just made another one. Oh yeah, I should probably be doing that same thing because we need to charge.
Yeah. At least we'll kill them quickly.
Yeah, it's a little easier than trying to throw all my Wraith Fires and them not killing them. Alright, I got 1 charge out of that. Shield can only hold 2, correct?
Yes.
I do believe.
Unless you go ahead
That's so.
Unless we go into normal, in which we upgrade the shield, in which it can hold 5.
You can upgrade the shield? I didn't know you could do that.
Again, it's only in normal, like for the Easter egg, but yeah, there's a way to upgrade the shield so that it has more health and it has 5 charges.
That's handy. Why am I still using this shotgun? This is an ill-advised decision. How much you want to bet our next drop is going to be a max ammo?
No, that's going to be the first drop that's going to come out of Brutus. Because he's going to spawn in soon.
As much as I hate wasting kills, I'm going to do this because you were really struggling earlier today.
Well, that's because this was a...
And if I have to revive you again, I want to at least be able to get you back up with your perks so you survive a little longer.
Well, that's because I was going ahead and actively trying to camp in a... Or
oh, hey,
camp.
thanks. I'll take that.
I was trying to, train in a train in a place about as thin as a fat guy trying to sit inside of a movie theater chair.
And you didn't have to, which was the funny thing.
Well, I mean,
it's not like you were confined to that area. I was
had
literally
to go
sitting
ahead
on a
and
ledge.
create crawlers, and it's kind of hard to create crawlers.
Hey, I got my green tiger camo. I didn't even realize I was that close. What level are you, by the way, on your weapon? It has to be at least a level 2 for the grenades.
Yeah.
Why is it knife? I never understood that. Every time you go to shoot a grenade, it's knives.
What do you mean? Oh, that's weird.
Your character knifes the air every time you shoot a grenade, and I never understood that feature. Why does it do that?
I mean, it's technically left trigger, or I guess technically it could also be, what is it, the knife button could also be a,
I just think it's a design flaw, and they just didn't bother to fix it. It's probably more like what it was, but oh well.
Yeah.
Oh dear, Cash is live. Wonder if Tex has left me to go see his stream.
It's okay.
I wouldn't blame him if he did.
Hey,
He's playing Sea of Thieves.
that means it's okay.
It's hard to beat that.
Playing with Caleb.
Probably. You'd probably be playing with them. I'm thinking about buying Sea of Thieves so I could join them because
You
I've
get
always
like-
been interested in Sea of Thieves, but...
I mean, I definitely have. It's just that it's like, do I go ahead and do it on this, or do I just go ahead and like it next to the PlayStation? My
I would get it on PC.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Hey, by the way, it dropped to double points, not a max ammo. You lied.
Don't worry, the second one will definitely go ahead and drop one.
Ow.
Alright. We'll go to,
You just let me take care of it? I see.
Yeah.
Alright. I hope that didn't spawn behind us.
No.
Okay, it didn't. He spawned in front. Oh, I just played leapfrog right off his head.
Hey,
Wow.
would you look at that?
There it
The
is.
second one.
The second one. That's the one it came from. Let's save the rest of that.
Oh boy, let's look at the internet. 25 of the most unpopular opinions that are 100% right. Oh boy, we're off to a terrible start. But,
Oh dear.
alright, the 25th one. Cheese isn't great.
Nah, cheese is amazing.
Cheese is. Oh, okay.
Cheese can automatically
Their
improve
argument
anything,
is
just about.
unless you're going ahead and actively spending like a lot of money to get yourself a high quality cheese, like most processed cheese that you have, is like isn't like good at all. Which I can see.
I disagree with that.
For most of the section I can.
Tell
agree.
me a better cheese for a grilled cheese.
Yeah, I will admit.
With tomato soup,
There
other
is-
than American cheese.
there
You
is
just slap
very-
a couple pieces of American cheese, it works.
Yeah.
I've made mistakes.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is very.
Never mind.
At least in very specific situations, such as like grilled cheese over there, there is very few cheeses that
And
you could go
also,
ahead and put in
It's,
to make it better for.
you know, a lot of people are like, American cheese, like such horrible chemical cheese. It really isn't. It's just really cheaply made cheese.
Yeah, no, the problem.
It's not really got any like any crazy chemicals that are gonna be that wouldn't be in anything else.
I mean,
It's
the
just
thing is
really
completely,
processed cheese.
the thing is not technically cheese by the standards over there. It's considered cheese product,
Yeah.
which is like, okay, yeah, that's I guess one of the few viable arguments that you could have. And the second argument is that basically the reason that it doesn't taste anything is because basically how American cheese works is that, oh yeah, we essentially go ahead and nuke the milk into basically non-existence to kill all the bacteria. Make sure that you can't get any diseases from it. Makes it also taste like
You also
actual
lose
shit.
a lot of the taste.
Yeah.
Especially since there are things that it's like, hey, we let, like, maggots and things infest our cheese so that it gives it flavor.
Alright. Hot take number 24.
I can't remember what that one is.
Bacon isn't great either. Eh.
This person really just wants to die, don't they?
I mean, admittedly, they do have a point. It's a very minor point.
What's wrong with bacon?
It's essentially just very cured meat from basically a part of the pig that technically shouldn't supposed to be eating, because it has basically no nutritional value.
Tell that to somebody who's starving. I'm pretty sure it's got plenty of nutritional value.
If you take it to some person that's starving over there, but like compared to the different aspects of like basically.
If you're saying it's not a super healthy food, well, no, that's not what it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody eat bacon because it's healthy.
No.
You eat bacon because of flavor.
Yeah, but
You want
even
something
then,
that tastes good and is able to give you some calories.
You could probably go ahead and get more flavor out of ham though, than you could go ahead and get out of like just bacon.
Not with the fat that's in bacon.
Mm.
Not to mention, bacon also provide like the fat and grease that you get in bacon can be used in a lot of cooking.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, that is one of the few things over there. But technically, you can also go ahead and use the liquid that comes out of ham as basically a broth as well.
Yeah, but a broth is used for a lot less than
Admittedly, yes.
bacon fat is.
Alright, we need to save a zombie because we need.
We need Pack-a-Punch. I've got 60,000 points and don't have Pack-a-Punch yet. It's almost round 30. What are we doing?
I'm trying to get the points to go ahead and get back.
I mean, I am too, but I didn't even realize the fact that I've got 62,000 points and we haven't opened Pack-a-Punch yet. Save that zombie down there.
Yeah. His arm is off, so we need to be careful.
Yeah, just don't shoot him. Oh, there's another one over here too.
Oh, I can hit the box. Even though if I do hit the box, I will lose all of my whip.
Yeah, you can do that.
I will hit the box twice. You gotta buy it.
Oh, hold on. It didn't register the first time.
Alright.
Alright, well, what's the next one?
Hot take number 3. Emotional support animals shouldn't be considered service animals. You know what?
I disagree with that on the principle of I know people that do have emotional support animals, and because of them, they are far more manageable than if they didn't.
I mean, I see their argument on a technical term, because it's like, if you're considering, like, purely just what is a support animal, just as, like, what is it, like, basically, like, what is it, like a guide dog? then yeah, technically emotional support animal really does, which is essentially nothing. But then again, it also exists in a very, very niche fashion. But I guess whatever. Brutus is right.
Hi, Brutus. I'm gonna stand in front of you so that you don't block the pack-a-punch. Goodbye, Brutus.
Either way,
There's another zombie here.
there's kill those zombies. I got 2 of them. I mean, admittedly, I do go ahead and see their argument for it. Do I think it's very linear? Yeah, but whatever.
What's the next one?
Next one. 22. Southern California is not at all paradise. Yeah, what else is fucking new?
Yeah, I don't think that's... Yeah.
That's not a hot take, that's just facts.
That's not a hot take, yeah. You had to kill him, didn't you?
Well, yeah, because I was in the middle of
Had to waste the double points, didn't you?
Oh, boo-hoo.
It's not like we don't have enough points to
Exactly.
Alright, number 21, baby.
I will
What's
grab
21?
it if I can get out of this situation. Okay.
Oof.
Okay, this has got to be bait, but number 21, small children should be charged more for travel.
What?
I have a feeling their argument is that, oh yeah.
I know the argument behind it, but why?
I
You
mean,
just hate children that much.
I mean,
That's
admittedly,
what it
that
comes
is the
down
argument
to.
of the children are annoying, so therefore they should charge the parents more for going ahead and taking them.
Dealing with children. That's how that works.
Sure, go ahead and make the surcharge. Yeah, that is not an unpopular opinion. That is just a dumb opinion. Of just supercharging it.
I think it's funny opinion, but yeah.
I think it's funny, but I think it's also fucking stupid.
It is really stupid, but it is funny.
Yeah.
Alright, Toast.
Yeah, okay, I'm going in. Oh, there's a nuke.
Boom. Boom.
Let's see. Number 20, flavored coffee gets a bad rap.
I hate coffee,
I mean,
so I
yeah.
can't give my 2 cents here. If coffee didn't exist, I would be just fine.
Coffee exists in a very, very weird niche, but I don't like coffee like the drink itself proper, but like, what is it, like putting coffee inside of like ice cream or something? I can see
The only thing I like coffee related is coffee cake.
What, because
That's
it's
not really
predominantly
coffee
cake, you
related.
can barely go ahead and taste its coffee.
Yeah, it's not really... I don't think there's any coffee in coffee cake. I think it's just something that goes really well with coffee.
It does, yeah. You'd be correct.
I mean, you probably can put coffee in coffee cake, but it's not what it's meant as. It's just meant to go with coffee.
Number 19.
I guess the other thing is I love the smell of coffee. That's the thing. I do love the smell of coffee. I just don't like coffee itself. You won't really catch me drinking coffee hardly ever. And if I am, it's just because somebody asked me to try it.
I am dead.
Oh. Give me just a second, I'll be able to revive
I
you.
prefer that you pick me up before my weapon goes into the pack-a-punch.
Place him.
Never mind.
I tried, it didn't want to place.
Well,
What did you lose?
I lost the VMP.
Oof.
Yeah, I know. Well, I did at least.
That sucks.
I at least got the perks back. Damn, that hurts. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm probably gonna go ahead and just spin for, what is it?
I think I'm gonna die here. Never mind, I'm good.
It's, number 19, ASMR videos are annoying.
Yes. I agree full-heartedly with that.
They exist in a niche, but yeah. Number 18, skipping breakfast is perfectly fine and healthy. Again,
I
this
agree
is
with
this
this.
is not an unpopular opinion.
I think breakfast is nice and it's fun every once in a while. Honestly, breakfast itself, I don't really care for. It's because most of the time people use it as an excuse to have a meal that's extremely unhealthy, and people are like, oh, it's the most important meal of the day. Realistically, it's not, because you make it bad for you. Basically, you're having dessert as the first meal of the day. That's kind of
Depending on the thing,
counterproductive.
but it's like, what is I guess if you have like what is a protein based, what is it?
It's like, if you eat an actual breakfast that's like good for you, like bacon, eggs, maybe ham, toast,
Yeah.
stuff like that, that's
Which
not bad. But people that have like pancakes and stuff, or muffins, which muffins are kind of here or there,
it
but
depends on the
like
muffin,
cinnamon
basically.
rolls, a bunch of stuff that's really high in sugar, it's kind of counterproductive.
Yeah.
I should have saw if you wanted to come up here or not, but I guess you probably don't have your
No, that's
weapon
fine.
yet anyway.
Oh, but I do have the vendetta, so if you want to go ahead, I can go ahead and show you its operator mod.
Oh. You finished the vendetta, haven't you?
Yes.
Gotta wait for the Gundala to charge. What's the next hot take?
The movie mid-90s is overrated. Don't know what that is, so I will not give it my opinion.
Don't know what it is either.
Uh, the next one, the movie Hereditary is overrated. Again, haven't seen it, so.
Haven't seen it. How do you keep getting yourself stuck in corners?
I don't know. Alright. I can provide the demonstration now if you want me to. Assuming the zombie does not follow me. Basically,
Okay.
I'm shooting right over here. This is the, what is it, the Vendetta normally. It's single fire, so.
Yeah, it's semi-automatic.
Reloading. I'm going prone now. Here's the Vendetta.
Alright, fuck you then. I've got more than enough room to get around you, and yet somehow I'm
Hey.
fucking stuck.
Here's the Vendetta when prone.
Is that fully automatic?
Fully automatic.
It's got a little bit of a hitch in that shot.
Yeah. But that is because I'm probably not holding it down. Excuse me, I need... Hey.
Shut the fuck up.
I hate it here.
Don't you say shit to me. I know what I'm doing.
Sure.
Tell me, Toast, how often do I get weapons that I actually want, but that I don't need? Versus how many times do I get weapons that you need that I just simply don't want?
Okay, Nicolas Cage is a good actor. Again, nobody was arguing against that. Not an
Some people would.
I mean,
I think Willy's Wonderland is an absolutely hilarious film, and if you don't enjoy it,
National
that's
Treasure
fine.
is a cult
But
classic.
please do not do not be hypocritical of my enjoying of the film. The fact that Nicolas Cage is a star actor in that movie and he says nothing the entire fucking time is hilarious.
Spirit Airline isn't a terrible airline. Well, that
Haven't flown on Spirit Airlines.
I have
so
flown
I
on
can't say
Spirit
anything.
Airlines, and I can say definitively that it is bad. And any person who argues basically like, oh yeah, Spirit is decently good because it's cheap, it's like, congratulations. Yeah, you have basically got it. You basically could have chartered a plane for cheaper, and it would have been more tolerable than a Spirit airline flight. Oh look, a nuke.
Bubba boy. Excuse me, I'm trying to get a drink. I do not appreciate you coming right up here and trying to kill me.
Yeah, I'm just...
I want to get the Spitfire done.
45
The headshots.
is weak.
Without Pack-a-Punch it is on round 31, you know, it is kind of just a pistol.
Airline. Okay, I want to read what their thing is. Look, it's a budget airline. Yeah, I'm aware, but guess what else is also a budget airline? It's Southwest. You want to know the nice part?
That's true.
You want to know the nice part of Southwest? Most of the flights are usually non-stop. Second, they don't have ads inside of the plane.
They don't have ads?
Oh yeah, Spirit Airlines will go ahead and have on like basically like the lining of the inside of the plane. They will have advertisements on there.
Well, they gotta make up for the cheap, cheap flights somehow.
What is it? The third section over there is the Spirit Airlines. What is I guess luggage weight requirement? It's absolutely asinine. Like it's a, oh boy, you're like 25% smaller than like. What is it, like, you have your bag like 25% lighter than like any of the other airlines. It's like, yeah, you're a budget airline, but still. Damn, you're cutting a lot of corners.
They say I've never flown with them before.
I flew with them down to New Orleans.
No, I don't necessarily have the longest flight track history, but I have taken a couple of different flights.
Family recipes aren't always good recipes. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, I mean...
Dietary restrictions are not personality traits.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true.
V for vegan.
Press X to doubt on that one.
That was good. Neither is personal trauma a personality trait. Yeah, fair. Yeah. Working. Okay, people
What's
who
the
aren't
next
friends
one?
with their exes aren't worth dating. Okay,
Aren't what?
People who aren't friends with their exes aren't worth dating. Okay.
That's not true.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a hot take over there, because I'm have a feeling this person...
Just because you can have a really bad breakup with somebody you used to date. Like, if they cheated on you or something, you probably aren't going to want to have anything to do with them again.
Friends is not a good show. Again, who is our... It's... Again, who is
I don't like Friends, so I would agree with this.
I haven't watched Friends, but even then, I can just hear laughter.
I haven't watched it from beginning to end. I've seen, like, episodes here and there. I've never enjoyed any of them that I've seen. And anyone that gives the case, like, well, you haven't watched the whole show from beginning to end, you can't know. I'm like, no, I can. I can have a few tests, and I just don't care for it at all.
See, next. The Beatles are terrible.
I agree.
They weren't the worst thing.
Okay, I wouldn't say they're terrible. I guess I can't say they're terrible, but I don't enjoy the Beatles. I can't say they're terrible.
They weren't the worst thing over there.
There's not a
like,
lot
okay,
of music that's terrible. Mumble rap is terrible.
Oh, look, another
Screamo
nuke.
music, in my opinion, is terrible.
Let's see.
At least that was music.
The next one. Post Malone is everything that's wrong with the music industry.
Post Malone is everything that's wrong with the music
Is
industry?
everything wrong with music? I believe.
I strongly disagree with that.
Yeah.
I love Posty. He's completely outside the norm for most people. I mean, if you look at concert, like his concert ticket prices, are well below the average of what they should be. Where most people charge out the ass, I mean, his are for the most part really cheap.
Yeah.
It's for like a big ticket or like a big main musician like he is. His tickets are rather cheap. And I know this because recently we got tickets to a Post Malone concert. So, yeah, I would not agree with that. Also, Post Malone's just absolutely hilarious, too.
Funny moments.
If you want to take in personal bias, I do really like Post Malone. But that's almost besides the point in the fact that, realistically, he is far different from a lot of big-name musicians.
This is gonna be a very interesting VOD to upload. Next thing you know, we're gonna have the comments explode on us, being like,
I would love to see the comments with a million different people's, like, opinions on things.
Go ahead and single-handedly, just somehow just hit the YouTube algorithm and the absolutely worst thing, and next thing you know, we just have the thing explode.
It can't get worse than nothing. I have 19 followers. What the worst that could happen? I go down to 0. I'm not getting anything anyway.
Jennifer Lawrence is a terrible actress.
I would not agree. She's not one of my favorites, but she's not a terrible actress.
No. Next one, Wreck-It Ralph is a way better movie. Wreck-It Ralph is a better movie than Brave. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this to your expertise because this is Disney. This is a hot bomb film that I will
That's an
touch.
interesting hot take because I put them both on about the same level as each other. They're not bad films. They're okay. Like, if someone was to say that one of them is my favorite, I could understand that. They're not my favorite, but every once in a while I feel like watching them. If I had to pick one between the two, I would say Brave, because more often than not, I would rather watch Brave than Wreck-It Ralph. Because I actually kind of enjoyed Brave, and I liked the music soundtrack in Brave. It's actually really good.
What is it?
But if someone else was to counter and say they preferred Wreck-It Ralph over, I could completely see your point. Both are decent films, not super high on my top favorites, but they're both respectable films.
Yeah, I will say, what is it? If you're going by complete soundtracks, basically, I will say that, what is it, like, Brave completely dominates, basically.
Brave is a really good
soundtrack.
Yeah,
Wreck-It Ralph over there. If you're going by individual songs over there, what is it, When Could I See You Again, basically the end credits song from, from Owl City at the end of Wreck-It Ralph, is a damn hard song to go ahead and find one album in Brave, one specific song in Brave to go ahead and counter. But yeah. The whole album goes to Brave. Individual songs will probably go to Wreck-It Ralph.
That or Frozen. If we're looking at individual, Let It Go really hits.
I don't know.
Really hits crazy. That
Frozen.
the
the next one. Frozen was downright terrible. baiting the Disney fans, aren't we, Squidward?
Man, really going at the Disney people.
Okay, yeah, well, hold on.
I feel like
I need to I need to go. I need to
I
find
want to answer
listening.
this one.
Yeah, you go ahead. You go take that.
This one's hard for me because while I've been very I've actually wanted to watch Frozen 2, I've had no motivation to watch Frozen 1. I have seen clips from Frozen 1 enough to know the context of the film, but realistically, and I am being completely honest when I say this, Let It Go destroyed Frozen for me. I heard that song so many times
Yeah, that'd
before
be
I
good.
ever considered watching the movie that I just don't want to watch the movie for the sheer fact of that song.
Hypothetically, you could skip it, but even then, it's
But
kind of
completely on the
necessary.
opposite end of things, like Frozen 2 completely intrigues me. The idea of the storyline and everything, I actually think
Yeah,
is good.
Frozen 2 was,
And
if I'm
Into
being
the Unknown, I actually like that song. I liked Panic at the Disco when they did their cover of Into the Unknown, and I really enjoy it. Frozen 2 will be watched by me. Whether I watch Frozen or not,
You
that
may
one's a
need
little
to
up in
watch
the air.
Frozen 1 before you watch Frozen 2 to at least give you
No, I
some
fucking
context.
don't. I know the gist of Frozen off of the clips I've watched.
And finally, the last hot take: pineapple on pizza is delicious.
Well, we all know that they deserve to die, so
What a very interesting
you can spread your heresy somewhere else,
what a,
but not here.
what a very interesting hot take section. Let's see.
What an interesting hot take session. This is the stream of controversy, though, so might as well. God, I hope, if I turn this into a video, I hope it explodes, and I just want to see everybody's just comments
Just have
on
a
their
25.
opinions on each of these
There's a
takes.
25 list. There was a 24 list, but it's technically a 24 list, but the 25th one that I went ahead and saw was like basically vile, and I'm just like, yeah, that's gonna go ahead and probably get us in hot water.
The zombie just disappeared.
It's probably by me then. Yep.
Oh, there. I was gonna say his body didn't even drop to the floor. Nope, here he is. He's just chilling here with his soulless eyes.
Trying to find
Actually,
the
doesn't even have eyes. They're just completely black, empty circles.
trying to find the next thing of unpopular opinion.
Don't you be yawning on me. What are you doing?
I'm trying to go ahead and find what is it? I need to go ahead and pack a bunch, as well as go ahead and hit the box for a third weapon. Oddly enough, pack a punch is still at the roof.
Oh, hey! Spry SGG, thanks for following the channel. Sorry, I didn't see it. I didn't get the notification until forever. Emails take forever to send out. Toast, we have reached my follower goal of 20 followers. I have to reset up a new one now.
Oh.
You really have earned your worth today, Toast. You really did earn that reward.
Yeah. Unpopular hot takes is going ahead and apparently going and bringing in
Apparently, people
all.
like unpopular hot takes. That's just what we need.
Now it's time with shenanigans with Toast part of the show. Would you Toast go ahead and start yelling about shenanigans on the internet?
Toast, you're gonna have to bring your stuff with you when you go back to college. You're gonna have to,
Just,
unless you get
just
your
transfer
job,
the
I
things
guess. But
to the Switch. You bring the stuff to the Switch, I will go ahead and play.
you can't put Black Ops 4 on a Switch, my dude.
We will switch to different things. We'll
Bro, just bring your Xbox.
No, we'll
Bro,
just play
just
Smash.
do it.
Just play Smash Ultimate on the Switch.
I don't own Smash.
You fucking heretic! Go grab Smash Ultimate.
Honestly, I deserve that, but
Yeah.
that's still. But our #1 videos are always Black Ops 4.
It doesn't matter. We can just do Smash.
We can never escape this game, Toast. We can never.
I know that we'll never escape this.
Because people want to watch us play this stupid.
I don't know why, but whatever.
Because I swear we're at our best comedic points when we're playing this
And even
stupid
then, if I
game.
do
I
go
don't
ahead and
understand.
Let's see. Unpopular opinion.
Oh, did you find a new one?
No, I'm trying to find it.
I love how this went from Hills We Would Die On, which is where it started, to Unpopular Opinions,
it's
which are,
basically,
you know, kind of Hills You'll Die On,
It's basically
but still,
hills that you'll die on, if you want to say.
it's kind of.
If it's unpopular opinion, basically. Oh boy, okay, this one is much nicer because it's not in a bullshit style. Okay. #1, Beyonce is overrated.
I want to agree, mostly because I don't really care for Beyonce's music as much.
Admittedly,
But
it's just like I
if
don't
you
care
like
about her music,
her
so
music,
therefore I don't
I
care.
don't really have an issue with it. So, oh hey, the zombie spawned on me. I wasn't ready.
Do I run the
Don't
Argus
kill
or
me. Okay. I almost died there.
do I run the Argus or do I go ahead and spin for the micro MG?
I don't know. That's up to you. Do you need to work on the Argus?
Yes, that would technically be the last secondary that I need to work to, but it's
I would just knock it out.
Yeah.
You already have it, don't you?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would just knock it out. It's up to you.
Yeah.
But in your next 4 hits, are you going to be able to get the micro MG, or you just might as well save that to put towards pack a punch?
Number 2, David Attenborough is overrated and nothing more than a glorified voice actor. Voiceover artist.
David Attenborough.
British guy, basically, who goes ahead and does most of the, I guess, nature documentaries? I've seen him do, like, a few things going ahead and talking about, like, basically, like, a few things
okay, I know what you mean. I have no opinion on that.
I would disagree due to the fact that basically, most of the charity work that they went ahead and did is basically gone ahead and hence why he's called Sir David Attenborough, so, again, take it as you will, but if he got ahead and did all the work to go through basically getting knighted, then he's definitely better than just a glorified voiceover artist.
Alright, what's the next one we got?
Number 3, strawberries are disgusting.
Agreed. Hard agree.
Nah.
If strawberries didn't exist, I would be fine with that.
Strawberries are phenomenal.
I hate strawberries.
Admittedly, the strawberry themselves is a bit weird to go ahead and eat, but strawberry products, phenomenal. You can kill it.
He exploded. Strawberries are terrible. No one will ever be able to change my mind on that fact. And it's not just because I used to be allergic to them.
Mm-hmm.
Which most people, it blows their minds when I say I used to be allergic to strawberries, but I'm no longer allergic to strawberries. It's like, are you sure it's not just because you don't eat them? It's like, no. Trust me, I've eaten strawberries since then. I still hate strawberries. I just do not like the taste of strawberries.
We're gonna skip number 4 due to the fact that number 4 is, very,
questionable.
Yes. I'm trying to skip out the ones that are probably gonna go ahead and get us yelled at by the good, by either the algorithm or something else.
That's probably a good idea to try to stay away from those. Everything went boom.
Okay, I guess number 5. People drink gin because it's trendy. No, you drink it for the burn, not because it's trendy.
I don't drink, so I have no opinion on
that. 6. Quentin Tarantino is a hideous person. He doesn't give. I don't care about how he looks. I don't care how he looks. If he makes a damn good movie, I don't give a shit.
They say he's hideous?
Yeah, apparently.
He's not hideous.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't give a shit about how he looks.
Is he winning the world's most beautiful man contest? Probably not, but he's not hideous.
I don't give a shit.
Jeez, that's a bit hard.
I was gonna say it's like oh, he's hideous. I don't give a shit about it. He's making damn good movies. Making damn good movies and he's getting paid for that. I couldn't give a whole fuck about how he looks.
If he does his job, I don't care. It's fine with me. Trying to use this on a big guy is completely counterproductive. It just simply does not do any damage to him.
It's...
Alright, what else we got?
Yep, we're skipping number 7 because that's politics.
Oh yeah, don't want to mess with that.
Oh boy, number 8, Star Wars is very good.
Just very good, that's it?
Yes, yep, Star Wars isn't very good.
Oh, isn't very good.
Yeah.
That's a very false statement. We can put you with the pineapple on pizza, people.
Yeah. This is probably a very old thing. I guess when the prequels are maybe.
You can get that. You can throw your axe at that. I'm not gonna try and fight my way to get the extra points.
See. We're skipping number 9 because I think this is just a personal thing, but I don't know why it's on here.
All right.
We're skipping 10 as well because that's another political argument. We're gonna be skipping a lot of these things.
People and their politics, man.
Okay, we're at decent thing. Number 11. Chinese food is terrible.
What is it?
Chinese food is terrible.
I don't agree. It's not my top
It's
favorite
not the
things,
worst.
but whenever I feel like having Chinese, it's just I feel like having Chinese.
You
Nothing
have
else will
Chinese.
come close.
You basically have Chinese once in a blue moon. You don't go ahead and have it on a daily.
Yeah, it's one of those you just kind of feel like Chinese food and you have Chinese food. It's not like you eat it daily, unless you're Chinese, in which case you probably do.
1. Okay, that's again another personal one. 13. Custard is glorified child vomit. That's what I'm saying.
Where does that come from?
I'm like, damn, bro.
Glorified child vomit.
Who went ahead and shit in your thing and put vanilla extract in it?
Somebody really had a bad experience with custard.
Somebody had really bad customer service culverts or something.
Oh my god, that one takes the cake by far as my favorite. Oh, I did not expect that one.
Custard is child vomit.
That's the take of the day right there.
Wait a minute. Hold on for a minute.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Save a zombie, because I think we may have glitched the system.
What do you mean glitch the system?
So when I went to pack a punch, I got basically a thing that said, what is it? The bot that the pack a punch was locked, and that. And that I needed to basically unlock it.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. I left it up at the very top.
It doesn't. But the thing is, when I tried to unlock it, it didn't let me, but it allowed me to pack a punch. Meaning that hypothetically, pack a punch is stuck up on top of the roof.
Wait, it didn't. You didn't purchase it from moving from there. It just
No,
allowed
like I
you to
tried
pack
to
a
go
punch
ahead
your
and
weapon?
buy. I tried to go ahead and buy it to like unlock it, and it wouldn't do it. Immediately, it just took my weapon and pack a punch it.
Wait, we break game?
I think we break it.
I mean, I knew it was locked. I just didn't bother to purchase it because I'm like, oh well, whenever Toast is ready, he can come up here.
I advise you to grab that because I am out of ammo.
Aren't you the one with the hatchet?
Yes, but I was waiting for you.
I know exactly the reason. You don't trust your hatchet throwing skills. I guess I don't either, so.
Number 14, rice pudding is squelchy yuckiness in a bowl.
I've never had rice pudding, so I can't say anything about that.
Rice pudding exists in a niche, and I will admit, it's not particularly the greatest thing, but it's not the worst thing.
Haven't had it, can't say anything about it, so.
Okay. We're gonna skip number 16 because I don't think because it's... Huh? Okay, 16 makes absolutely no fucking sense.
What do you mean it makes no sense?
16 is, and I quote, people who connect with you and then send a huge message that's full of waffles and bollocks.
That's full of waffles and bollocks?
Yes. You're about
Huh?
That's what I'm saying.
I guess I don't understand that one.
Me either.
Alright, next one.
Nutella
last one
chocolate
there.
on toast.
Hey, that's the last zombie run.
Nutella chocolate on toast is a cry for help. What?
Nutella what?
Get onto the gondola.
Give me just a second. I want to get some ammo. Ouch. Oh, I need to get a new shield. I didn't even realize my shield was broke. What was that last one you said?
Okay, and I quote, number 18, Nutella, chocolate on toast is a cry for help. I always did this as a kid, and one day I started having trouble breathing. Oh, okay, what the fuck. It's the weasel went ahead and now has an EpiPen, but whatever.
No problem with Nutella.
Yeah, again, this
It's
is...
not something you're
I have a
supposed to
feeling that
have,
we...
like, constantly
Yeah,
to
I have a
initiate.
feeling we
Nutella is
accidentally
like a breakfast.
Yeah, we
just
ran
to
into a
make
blog
toast
post.
nice.
We went into a blog post that's apparently just venting on apparently hot takes. But they have a good one now. Number 19, mashed potatoes is the most disgusting thing ever invented.
That sounds like somebody who's got texture issues.
I mean,
Because
I'm
a majority
not
of people
particularly
really
fond of-
like potatoes,
Yeah.
and mashed potatoes are no different.
Yeah, I think we broke the pack a bunch. Cause that's the pack a punch, and it says hold on,
Unlock for 2,000, but
I mean, I ain't complaining, cause it keeps it stuck.
I don't need to pack, but I would throw my gun in there just to test it, but also I'm not even gonna test it because I don't need to. And if it's gonna stay there, that's fine. Alright, well that was number 19 you said?
Yeah, okay. What is it? It's a bread roll. Oh, okay, whatever. Coldplay is overrated.
I agree. Coldplay's got some good songs. I've never been a massive fan of Coldplay.
Number 25, LinkedIn is far better for dating than Tinder.
Lincoln?
LinkedIn. Like the
Oh, LinkedIn?
Oh, that was a good one. LinkedIn is better for dating than Tinder.
Can't say I've used LinkedIn on that sense, but
I
you know,
have
okay.
a LinkedIn account, which is basically just like what is like professional networking.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you probably will find somebody you're more likely willing to match up with, I
You'll
guess.
definitely find somebody, but damn.
I guess whatever works for you. You want to know how I met your mother? I met her on LinkedIn.
Oh, great. More politics.
Everybody loves their politics.
Yeah, this is probably got. This is just went unhinged past 25. What the actual fuck?
It's just they went completely off the deep end.
Yeah.
Oof. Man, the zombie's taking its sweet time getting over here. I wonder if it got stuck. Oh no, there it is.
All right. Well, okay. Whatever that was, it was irrevocably stupid. But we're gonna do a
First one
new
was
one.
pretty good.
All right, 120 now. Hey, number 1, vegetables are better than fruit. And
I would agree.
I'm mixed.
Because I personally don't care for fruit much. Unless it's fruit juice. Because I have a lot of texture. I'm somebody that suffers from texture issues, I guess you could say. Or you could just say I'm really picky. You could say whatever, I don't really care. But people constantly give me hell about the fact, it's like, just stop being picky. It's like, there's no such thing as texture issues. I'm like, okay.
I mean,
Say whatever you want. I guess this could be an unpopular opinion, but you can say whatever you want. I don't really care. It's not going to bother me one way or another, because I'm not going to ruin my eating experience and everyone else's by constantly gagging at the fact that I can't eat something with a certain texture. It just, my body does not want to do that. Why would I try and force myself to do it? But, I don't know. I don't really do fruit. I like fruit juice, but I don't really eat fruit. But I do eat vegetables.
Interesting.
And on the vegetable front, a really unpopular opinion for a lot of people, lima beans is probably one of my favorite things to make with a lot of stuff. I really like lima beans. And it's funny because coming from somebody that has like texture problems with things, you would think lima beans would not work, but lima beans are just fine for me.
Interesting.
I actually really like lima beans. Put a little bit of salt and a little bit of butter in them, and just cook some lima beans. They go with most meals.
Yeah, I mean, basically, it's like, what is it? Vegetables are better than, I guess, are better than fruit. I guess if you're talking from basically, I guess from like, what is it, like, scientific standpoint, I guess probably, but it's like...
The majority of times fruits, vegetables are better.
Vegetables are basically better for going ahead and getting, like, the trace nutrients.
Like, sports and stuff, fruit is good.
Yeah, but, admittedly, vegetables are good for trace ingredients. Well,
But
like,
also another one that's good for sports is peanut butter and jelly, and the science actually backs that one up, which is hilarious that you could eat PB&J and actually have a reason to do so.
alright. Yeah, admittedly, what is it? It's like, there's a definite niche for fruit over there, but otherwise, vegetables are predominantly better. Number 2, money
But
can
next
buy...
one.
Number 2, money can buy happiness.
Oh, yes it can.
It can in the short term, not in the long term.
It depends. Money can buy you health, which you need health in order to live long term. So, and if you want to be alive and happy, you probably need some money in order to pay for it. Surgeries aren't cheap. Especially not in America. The health system.
Number 4, because we've already heard number 3. That was the one about Beyonce. Taylor Swift is one of the most underrated singers and songwriters of this generation.
Disagree. I don't like Taylor Swift.
Yeah. I am indifferent.
I just simply do not care for Taylor Swift.
Number 5. Football is more of America's sport than baseball is.
No, football is America's sport.
But it's
baseball was phased out of America's sport. Probably at the beginning of like the 2000s, I would say, is when it really took over. Especially nowadays, nobody is like, "Oh, you watching the baseball game today?" It's more, "Hey, you ready to watch the football game tonight?" You get football parties and things like that.
Admittedly, yes. What is it? The Super Bowl has been basically just, I guess, deeply ingrained into Americana more than, I guess, what is it? Like the MLB? Like, what is it? Like the final World Series, I guess.
The World Series.
Yeah.
And baseball or football is just more entertaining to watch.
Admittedly,
don't get me wrong.
because it's
I love to go
short.
watch a good baseball game, but if I'm going to go and watch a baseball game, it's got to be in person, because it just doesn't have the same feel when I watch it on TV. I like to go to an actual baseball game every once in a while. It's just a fun experience to have.
Number 6 is
But
political, so we're gonna go
I
ahead
just
and
don't.
hard skip that. Number 7, I'd rather drive in silence than with the music playing.
No.
Depends on the situation.
That's just so boring. If I'm talking with somebody, yeah, I don't really want to have like loud music going. It's a little hard to talk to somebody, but if I don't want to have no music playing. I always have music playing in my car whenever I'm driving. Unless I'm talking to somebody.
Number 8, hot dogs are better than hamburgers and cheeseburgers.
No.
Depends. If you got yourself a damn good glizzy, it'll be better than some mediocre cheeseburger. But even then, it's like...
I still think that's one of the funniest names for...
What?
Some damn good glizzy.
Do you even know, like, the original contents for why it's called the glizzy?
No, I don't, but man, have I always
somebody put
a
Cody dog inside of a DQ Blizzard, and so they said, man, we love a good Blizzard out here. And so they're like, okay,
and it just stuck.
Yep. And it's just like,
oh,
okay,
that's impeccable.
We got a glizzy now. Number
That's
9,
amazing.
onion rings are better than French fries.
Disagree.
Depends. A good, basically, what is it? A shitty onion ring will never even compare to, like, what is it? Like, even your most decent substandard fry. But a good onion ring, oh, can absolutely classy, the nicest French fries.
I don't like onions, so I don't like onion rings. But I just really like fries.
Big guy. I got him. Alright, I checked the nuke.
Out.
Check the nuke
That didn't even kill him anyway.
No, it only stunned him.
Why am I doing this? Wait, I could just do this and take him out immediately.
Let's see,
Bye-bye, my friend.
Number 10, beer tastes better at room temperature. That's easier to
drink.
Well, beer goes down better when it's at room temperature. Tastes, meh.
I can't stand the smell of beer. It just
cheap beer is
appetizing to me.
Cheap beer is absolutely disgusting. It's like if you get yourself a decent high quality.
certain alcohols and things, like the smell is fine. But there's just, I haven't come across any beer, and like I said, I don't drink anyway, but that has ever smelled anywhere near appealing. The only alcohol I've really smelled that's was very appealing to me is Jaeger, and that's just because I really like black licorice. Which is a very unpopular opinion, but I actually think black licorice is amazing.
If you get yourself a good black licorice, you'd be good. It's kind of like the cheese argument. Good black licorice, if you're willing to pay for it, absolutely. What is it? But like the cheap black licorice that you go ahead and get by the store for like fucking $3, absolutely disgusting.
It's funny because a lot of people are like, this is my favorite Easter candy, and this is, and I'm like, my favorite Easter candy is the black licorice jelly beans that you can get. And you only can get them at around Christmas time, or Easter time. And my mom, and she did this for me this last year, which was amazing. She bought me an entire bag of just the black licorice jelly beans. I was so happy.
Okay, number 11. Concerts are a waste of money. Just watch music videos. Disagree.
I disagree.
Yeah, because
concerts are a whole experience.
It's an experience if you have
like
friends,
sports.
but otherwise, if you're just going solo, then yeah, it's not particularly.
It's like I said with baseball. Baseball isn't as fun to watch on TV, in my opinion. But going to a baseball game is a completely different experience. Being there with all the fans and stuff in person, being able to watch everything unfold in front of you as you're actually physically there, it gives you a better appreciation for it. I ain't spend no $20 on a hot dog and a drink. I don't think you'll spend that anywhere in baseball, even in the majors. That's a little rich for anybody's blood, but this ain't the Super Bowl, my dude. That's one thing that I do want to say, is the price for Super Bowl tickets is ridiculously stupid.
Yeah.
I don't care that it's the Super Bowl. That's stupid that, like, some of the cheapest ticket prices are like $2 to $3 grand. And that's for nosebleed seats. That's for one person.
Yep.
Like, unless I was making a fortune, I would never consider going to the Super Bowl for that reason. And you know how my Bengals made it to the Super Bowl this last year. I have never been more tempted to go to a Super Bowl game ever in my life because my Bengals actually made it to the Super Bowl. Despite the fact that they did lose, they shouldn't have been there in the first place.
they were there, but
last year they should not have been there. That offensive line was atrocious. How does your quarterback lead the league in getting sacked and you still manage to make it to the Super Bowl and almost won?
Hey, divine miracle.
And also that makes me that gives me another point that I would like to go across. How in the hell does Matthew Stafford win the Super Bowl and he has the 10th highest rating for quarterbacks in Madden this year? It's like, are you serious? They made him an 85 overall after he just won the Super Bowl.
John Madden.
He just died this last year. Or actually, no.
Well, it was like
It was
2
this
years
year.
ago.
I thought it was this year, actually.
No.
Because I think they have a special cover for him for this year. I think he actually died this year. I want to look that up to make sure I'm right, because I think it was this year.
Well, we've already gone through 13 Androids are better than Apple iPhones. Basically, that just comes down to preference.
What was it?
Androids are better than Apple iPhones.
I agree.
I disagree, but that's predominantly on operating system. If it comes down to the phone itself, then yeah, Apple's phone is just like an overglorified basic brick. But when it comes down to operating system, I prefer iOS over Android. But that's just probably because Apple's going ahead and just basically just yelling at them, being like, "Hey, where's the security feature?" Next week. 14. Sprinkles are gross and ice cream should be served exclusively in vanilla. Any other topping is a
Okay,
heresy.
he died literally at the end of last year, December 29th, or 28th. But what was it?
What is it? Sprinkles are gross and ice cream should be served plain, aka in vanilla. Any other flavor should just be, I guess, considered a topping. I disagree predominantly due to, what is it? If you're just going to at least have vanilla.
Sprinkles don't really matter in my opinion. Most of the time I don't end up noticing them anyway. So it's not like I go out of my way to put them on there, but I also don't care if they are. It comes down to what it is. Like, if you're talking like Rocky Road or something like that, if you want to have the opinion that it's mostly just toppings anyway, I can understand your point, because I mean really that's all it is your flavored ice cream with toppings that's just been pre-mixed into it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a flavor of ice cream, it's ice cream with toppings in it, which they just categorize as a different flavor. The difference is whenever like the ice cream itself is centered around specifically a flavor, like chocolate, strawberry, or vanilla. All of those are flavors of ice cream. They aren't necessarily having anything in them per se, they're just flavored that way.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to have that opinion on things like Rocky Road or like the different flavors that you'll find, like cookie dough and those kinds of things, that makes sense.
I mean, admittedly,
but when it comes to just plain ice cream that's just flavored, a specific flavor, then it's just flavored ice cream.
I mean, admittedly, if it's just like ice cream should be served plain, it's just like, okay, but it's like, there's like specialty ice cream, like what you mentioned with like Rocky Road over there. It's like, good luck trying to get like a Saracen to be like, okay, here's just your standard flavors. Good luck trying to make a Rocky Road, unless it's going ahead and be absolutely pre-blended. That's why there should be.
Well, and that's one of those things. It's like a really nice convenience thing because mixing ice cream at your house, like you ever take vanilla ice cream and try and just mix toppings of some sort into the ice cream, it just never turns out as good as if you were to just buy
I mean, even going
tub
ahead and
of
just
that
grabbing
ice cream.
yeah, even if going ahead and going ahead and actually blending, like going through the process of going ahead and trying to blend like what is it, like toppings inside of the thing, it's like it's not even that worth it. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that that's the extra cleanup too that you have to do versus if you were to just buy it pre-mixed, it's already done for you.
Let's see. Number 15, movie theater popcorn isn't very good.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
Movie theater popcorn isn't very good. Yeah, it exists purely to just go ahead and just be something that you can chew on.
Just keep you entertained while you're being entertained.
Exactly.
Something to keep your hands busy.
Yeah. Number 16, New York City isn't that glamorous. No shit, Sherlock. What else is new?
Yeah, no, that's pretty obvious.
Like, even at sanitation ways, yeah, it's unglamorous. What is it, glamorous for, like, city-wise? Eh. Not the worst thing, but it's not the part I'm like the greatest thing either. Let's see. 17's a bit poignant, so we'll ignore that. 18 is also poignant. Oh boy, is this going unhinged as well.
Is it going off the hinges now as well?
Okay, yeah, another. Yeah, this one's decent over there. Number 19, I prefer to listen to the radio over watching the TV show. Depends on
I disagree.
Depends on the TV show. Because if there's like a really old like TV show, and it's basically just a shit TV show, then like yeah, I prefer the radio over going ahead and listening or watching the TV show. But it's like it's a damn good TV show. Then,
I look at it as in general. Would you rather listen to the radio or would you rather watch a TV show? I would rather watch a TV show than
I'd say it
listen
depends.
to the radio. Now, if you want to take it situationally, obviously I would rather listen to the radio than watch a TV show while I'm driving. A, it's a little easier to listen to a radio than to watch a TV show while you're driving. Also, it's slightly more legal to listen to the radio.
Oh boy, number
The
20
cops
is
might not appreciate you looking at your phone, watching it, or your Tesla screen on you in your car while trying to watch Netflix or something.
What's wrong with me playing Angry Birds in the middle of the highway?
They might not appreciate that if you're behind the wheel.
Number 20 is an interesting one. There is no reason to make your bed anymore. Or every morning.
I thought that was a pointless thing to begin with. Why?
I mean, there exists.
If you want to straighten out your blankets or whatever, I mean, that's fine, but...
I mean, admittedly, have you got to have this? Have you watched the video of what is it? The one like Marine Corps captain that went ahead and gave a graduation speech in which he basically said like what is it like something as simple as making your bed in the morning is like an actual like, a good thing because it goes ahead and builds up tradition.
I mean, for certain people, I can understand the point of it's a good thing because it helps you get in the habit of getting up and getting into a rhythm of actually being productive. For me, I don't have that issue. If I need to get up and be productive, I simply am. Leaving my bed undone just gives me that much more time to actually be productive on other things that need to get done. And while it doesn't take that long to make your bed, depending on your definition, I guess, of making your bed, then it's just, it wouldn't be a problem. But for me, I just don't see a point.
Oh boy. 21, listening to podcasts is more enjoyable than listening to music. That's a hard fucking no.
It depends.
Yeah.
For me, it depends. Because there are times I would rather put on Distractable and just go. And I will listen to reruns of Distractable some days. And then other days, I would rather just go on to Spotify and just throw on my music and just go. It really just depends on my mood.
Trust me, I personally like going ahead and listening to music to like some podcasts over there. Like I could basically go ahead and keep listening to some of the podcasts and I'd go ahead and keep going in, as well as distractible. But it's like at that point, it's like okay, I can listen to it like what, maybe like 3 times consistently. But it's like at that point, it's just like okay, I already know what you guys.
That's the one thing though that's so good about distractible is if I'll take a break and listen to. Because at this point they have enough of them where you can like spread them out a good bit. So you listen to them, and I'm not saying like all the time or anything, but you know how I do the church every week.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I just feel like listening to Distractible, I will go back to like the early ones and just work my way back through them again. After I listen to the most recent episode, just because I feel like listening to it, and it just you may remember them, but it's still somewhat refreshing too, because by the time you come back around to listen to them, it's been quite a while anyway.
Admittedly, yes, in that situation, but then, like, what is it? If you're going, at least for, like, most podcasts, and they're just like, okay, we're gonna be informative and talk about, like, the current situation that's going on. It's like, yes, it exists in that one situation, but then immediately afterwards, it's like what is it? Like, one of the most recent podcasts I've ever listened to, it was basically talking about, I don't know if you know the entire situation, basically dealing with, like, the Act Man. And like the entirety of the DMCA situation that went ahead and happened.
No, I don't.
Okay, well, basically to summarize over there, Ackman made basically a video going over the worst Elden Ring hot takes, and one of the people that he went ahead and sourced his film over, what is it? It's Quantum TV, filed a DMCA against him, even though that it was basically fair use. What is it? But Ekman appealed to basically the decision over DMCA of false claiming. YouTube said yes, and said what is it, and kept his video up. However, when he tried to go ahead and press YouTube to try and go ahead and remove Quantum TV's account from basically YouTube, because he went ahead and basically just committed perjury, because that's what DMCA essentially is. YouTube basically said no, it demonetizes the entire channel. It's been remonetized now, but it's like, what the hell happened?
Huh.
And so basically,
weird.
Yeah. And so basically, what is it? I was watching one of the podcasts going ahead and discussing about the entire situation, and admittedly, since it was inside my watch already, it was basically, like 1 month old. Which is like, okay, the thing is relatively fresh in that situation, but it's like, okay, this is about 1 month old, and I already know how the entire situation went ahead and unfolded over there. I'm probably not going to be going to go ahead and go through the entire episode again. Or if I am going to go ahead and listen to the episode, I'm going to just go ahead and cut out most of the parts and go ahead and just listen to a few other different things that they talked about in the podcast. I'm not going to go through, like, the main topic.
Yeah.
It's why it gets... Even when it came down to podcasts over there, yes, some podcasts are infinitely much better to go ahead and listen to than going ahead and consistently listen to music. However, in the few situations you do go ahead and listen to music over there, basically music can go ahead and be consistently changed so that you can go ahead and fit different purposes, essentially. Because basically it's the different genres of music, and I guess in that situation, different genres of podcasts, you go ahead and basically ensure that, you're always constantly listening. I just personally think that music will go ahead and give you more creative freedom to go ahead and think. And to go ahead and be, I guess, like, mindless
And
tasks.
I can see the argument. To say that music is just downright better than listening to a podcast, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
But like for me, I have instances where both are preferable. Just sometimes I feel like listening to music one day, and then other times I feel like listening to podcasts. It's just whatever I feel like watching or listening to.
I personally prefer listening to podcasts, essentially, like doing like the mindless grind. I prefer like just listening to a podcast over there. It's much more easier than just going and listening to music.
And especially it like depends on mood and things too. So if I'm just feeling like trash one day, throwing on Distractible or something, it really helps me get through the day. Because I already feel like shit. So playing something that it's just 3 guys being stupid and just funny the whole time, it really helps you just get through it.
Yeah. And it's
Dead.
well, that was a good one. Oh boy. Number 22. People that read are more intelligent. I will disagree on that one.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Are you saying people that can't read are not intelligent?
I was gonna
or are
say,
you saying that people that read
I was gonna say that this
consistently
question was
is more
probably
intelligent?
not phrased incredibly well. 'Cause it's like people that read are intelligent. It's like, okay, what do you mean? Like people that read books are more intelligent. People that just, I guess, what is it, like consistently stay updated are more intelligent. It's like you gave us basically the most broadest answer. Probably
Yeah.
the dumbest question over there, and it probably should have had been more elaborated, but whatever. 23 is a 23 is philosophical. We're not touching that.
Oh, this one.
24. Maple walnut ice cream is better than butter pecan ice cream.
That actually sounds good, but I've never heard of that one.
I've never heard of maple walnut. I've heard of butter pecan though, but I've never heard of maple walnut.
I've heard of butter pecan, but never maple walnut, but it actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it sounds decent. Let's see. 25. Oatmeal raisin cookies are better than chocolate chip cookies.
Alright, get out of here.
Granny, get off the computer, please. Get off the computer.
Get out of here. Ain't nobody gonna take a raisin cookie over a chocolate chip. We all know this. Bad take.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say. 26. Grape flavored ice pops are the best flavor.
Agreed.
I agree with you, ice pops. Hell, I'll probably go ahead and go a little bit further and say probably what is it? Grapefruit, like Powerade and Gatorade is probably the best flavor. Besides, like, basically lemon.
Glacier cherry is my favorite for Gatorade.
Is
It's
that the
really good.
Is that the white one?
That's the white one.
Yeah.
Glacial cherry is really good, and
I didn't hate
another one that's grown on me is Berry Blast. Mountain Berry Blast is really good. I think that one's Powerade though.
Yeah. But in the end, basically,
it's
just
it has a very distinct taste to it. It's really good. But I like all flavors,
yeah.
so
I personally prefer.
my only ones that I don't care for is like the green apple. Orange is not my favorite, but I don't mind it. If it's available, I'll drink it
if I'm being
if I have
honest,
to.
I'm not particularly fond of fruit punch. If I'm being honest, because there's basically what is it? If you do fruit punch really well, then damn it, it's a good flavor. But the thing is, it's a very thin line to create a good fruit punch flavor. And what is it?
The problem is fruit punch is naturally something that's like, oh well, it's a sweeter drink is what you would think of it as. And Gatorade and Powerade's not supposed to necessarily be as sugary, which, I mean, the made for public consumption is, but you don't think of it as something that's supposed to be, like, overly sweet. It's supposed to be something that you market to people who are going to drink it for athletics and things like that, which, if you didn't know, the stuff that you buy at like gas stations or stores and stuff in the bottles is not what you're supposed to be drinking for athletics.
Yeah.
You really should be buying the powdered if you're going that route and mix it exactly as it says. And when you drink it, it's not going to taste the same. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to taste more watered down. That's the point of it. You're just supposed to be putting the electrolytes and things back into your system. That's what that is for, not necessarily for making it taste incredibly good.
I mean, in that situation, you may as well just go and get yourself basically electrolyte powder and just put it in water, because then it would be better.
I would just drink a body armor. Honestly, body armor is really good for you to drink.
I've actually never had a body armor.
It's actually, body armor is one of those things that I don't care for. About half the flavors, half to 2/3 of the flavors, in my opinion, are not very good. But the ones that really are, they do
sport camo. Yeah, that's good. That means that I
got I really like the Mamba Mentality one, the purple one they have, which is strawberry grape. You can't even taste the strawberry in it. It just mostly tastes like grape.
Interesting.
I tried the gold one not too long ago. It's okay. It's not my favorite, but it's still good. The black cherry is my favorite. It is incredibly good. So if you were wanting one, I would recommend that. It's my favorite by far. If you get the blue raspberry, think of the most generic, normal tasting blue raspberry. That's exactly what it is.
Interesting.
There's no variation. That's exactly what it is.
I probably
Most basic line black or blue raspberry you could think of.
I probably just need to pick up a thing of body armor and try it once.
The orange isn't bad either. It's like orange mango. I don't like mango, and the mango is a little more prominent in it than the orange. Whereas the grape strawberry, you can taste the grape way more than the strawberry. The mango, it's a pretty even split. But it's one of those things. It's like you kind of want to taste them and try them yourself to see which one you like most. Yeah. But in my opinion, it's like the ones that are good, they nailed it. They're good. It's just not all of them are super great. Bo-ba-boo.
What is it? 27. Eggnog is delicious. Eggnog is terrible. I oppose eggnog on the fundamental basis of it's basically raw eggs, and raw eggs you can salmonella and therefore good.
I've tried eggnog a few times. Every single time I have absolutely hated it. And after just a mere sip, I can't handle drinking any more of it. So, eggnog's a no-go for me.
Yeah. 28. Wendy's has better chicken nuggets than McDonald's. I agree, but basically they have...
Yes.
What is it? But they give so little that basically McDonald's somewhat gives that much.
Just go to Burger King.
Yeah.
If you're going for chicken nuggets, just go to Burger King.
If you're going for cheap chicken nuggets, just go.
They're cheaper and they're better in general.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I technically prefer, what is it, Burger King. What is it? Not Burger King. Wendy's chicken nuggets over Burger King's chicken nuggets. But then again, Wendy's chicken nuggets are expensive.
They're interchangeable in my opinion. But I mean, they're just cheaper at Burger King.
29.
I don't really go around and order a bunch of chicken nuggets, so.
No, not really. 29. Cheese ruins flavorful dishes. I mean,
I don't agree, depending upon the situation.
Yeah, depending upon the dish, it can either be an enhancer or, as you mentioned over there, like it could be basically, like if we're being honest over there, queso. On basically, what is it? If you have a good queso over there, basically enhances the entire dish, makes it so good over there. If you get like a basically a bad queso over there, overpowers.
But there is such a thing as too much queso.
Yes.
You don't want your food swimming in queso.
Yeah.
It doesn't enhance anything. You just ruin whatever you were eating. But a good amount of queso is a good way to go about it.
You don't need a college degree to get a job. Yeah, no shit. Seafood is disgusting. Yeah. Meh.
It's not my favorite. Is it disgusting? No.
No, it's like no. What is it? Raw onion tastes good. Yeah.
I hate onions, so no.
Again, if raw onion is good, then cooked onion is better. Let's see. Yes, 33. Coffee isn't that good. You're just addicted to caffeine. What other? What other?
That's fair.
3
what
million
other use
languages
is it for coffee?
200 unique languages in the world, and they decided to speak facts.
But once again, like I say, I'm not a big coffee guy, so I get my caffeine through soda.
Dunkin' Donuts has better coffee than Starbucks.
Don't drink coffee.
I agree.
I can't really say.
I will say though,
I would say, in my argument for this, I would say the statistics say that Dunkin' Donuts is better by overall sales and general public enjoyment of Dunkin' Donuts as a whole seems to be better than Starbucks. That would be the only thing I could put in is based off of the facts that I have.
I will say basically from the entire situation between like Dunkin' over there. Dunkin' Donuts is basically, what is it, compared to like Krispy Kreme? It's better donuts than Krispy Kreme, but the Krispy Kreme original glaze is literally fucking unstoppable. Like, even like Dunkin's like, what is it, like version of it tried to go ahead and make the original glazed donut. It's hard to make it, even compared to because like even Krispy Kreme would be like, damn, that's pretty good. But otherwise, basically, other donuts, basically Dunkin's got the dog bad.
You know you nailed it, even when even the other donut companies are like, fuck, they really got this one good.
Yeah. What is it? But then again, nothing compares to local. Always get local, because local is definitely better, because you know some person went in and put blood, sweat, and tears into making yourself a damn
It
donut.
depends, that's not necessarily true in all sense. Like, you know Lindsay Bees and stuff?
Yeah,
theirs are actually frozen, pre-made donuts.
I've actually never been to the Lindsay Bees. I think I've had the donuts once. That was bad.
Lindsay Bees is actually frozen pre-made donuts. They just basically so they go through like a process of basically reheating them. The majority of them are just frozen.
Interesting.
Some of them they come undecorated and they just decorate and stuff when they get there, or when they prepare them.
I might want to censor that because you went ahead and mentioned the specific location, but I guess it doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna censor it. I don't know.
35. Cats are better than dogs.
It depends upon the person.
Yeah.
You get a cat with a good personality, it's not much different than a dog. But if between the two, I would probably take a dog, or I would take a cat, depending upon my space situation.
Well, would you believe it? I actually went ahead and went through the entirety of, I went through all of the M16 because I got like all the kills without attachments and the kills with the Packer Punch done.
Wow, it's round 51. I didn't even realize we're on round 51.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
37. High school sweethearts stay together for the title, not because they truly want to. Yes, this is a philosophy question, so we're going to skip this. How the fuck?
I don't know. I feel like in the situation is like, if they stay together, then they stay together. If not,
Whatever.
Yeah, it's not a high probability they will. So if they do, good for them. They found the person they were meant to be with really early on. For the majority of people, that's not how it goes. We're just a statistical anomaly.
38. A trip to the mountains is better than a trip to the beach. I will agree.
I agree, because I am a beach hater. One day at the beach on a vacation is fine. Like, one day, okay, it's nice to go hang out on a beach.
2 days, you're pushing it. 3 or 5.
2 days, you're getting to the limit, but I could give it to you. Well, any days past that, yeah, you're just pushing it past. It's just pointless. It's like my family when they got a vacation. We rented out like a hotel that basically had a bunch of stuff to live in. We just rented it for like 2 weeks. Stayed down in Florida. And they got one that was right on the beach, basically. We could walk out the door and go right over to the beach. And they wanted to go to the beach every single day, and after the third day, I just told them I would rather sit in the hotel room and just enjoy the time off. Like, you can come and get me when you guys want to go out into where we were and just hang out and do other things, but if you're just here for the beach the whole time, you're probably going to see me staying inside a lot. Or just doing things around the resort that we were at. I am not a big beach guy.
I admit there's probably things to do at a beach over there, but it depends very heavily on like what it's like the people.
It's just, a beach gets really tiresome to me. And the majority of the time, my family's the same way. They're like, boogie boarding and just sitting out in the water, screwing around out in the water and things like that. I'm like, I could do that at a pool.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
There's only
I
one
don't
good
really
thing about
have an issue.
and
there's a lot less threats while I'm in a pool.
Yeah. There's only one good thing about going ahead and going over to the beach over there. It may sound a bit dangerous over there, but if you ever get into a storm at a beach, that is an experience.
No, I have not.
It's actually pretty bad. Like one time when the family
I've
decided to
been
go
in Florida when they've had like crazy storms, and man, do they get intense when you're
I'm
there.
not talking
Like a normal thunderstorm in Florida
Yeah.
could be crazy.
Yeah, I'm not talking like a full-blown like hurricane type shit over there. I'm just talking like if
No,
you're
but-
like a storm over there and like you're over the beach
Yeah.
over there, it's actually kind of interesting.
But I say, even just not on a beach or anything, just normally out or on like land at your house, freaking those storms can get crazy. You just be chilling at your house and then you'll just notice the tree outside, it's half blown over. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell happened?
That's-
It's just a thunderstorm.
Yeah, it's different. Let's see. Next one.
Those oceans make things go crazy.
Yep. 39. Chicken nachos are better than beef nachos. I agree. At least it's
Impartial.
40. Pumpkin pie isn't good. I will
I
say
disagree. I like pumpkin pie.
I like pumpkin pie too, but one thing that I will definitely go ahead and give it over there is that what is it? The first two pieces of pumpkin pie are phenomenal over there. Afterwards, pumpkin pie just progressively.
Oh yeah, no, it's not something you want to eat a ton.
No, it's basically like.
But like whenever it comes around to pumpkin season and stuff, a good couple of pumpkin pies is fine.
Yes, but
You'll
yeah,
end up eating a couple of slices and it's just good.
then it's fine because what is it? Progressively, the more you go ahead and put the pumpkins over there, the problems that start arising.
It's like the pie my mom makes. My grandpa loves it. It's transparent pie, but it's basically, realistically, it's just like sugar pie.
Yeah.
It's just mostly really sweet, but that stuff is good. But she only ever makes it come around like Christmas holiday.
Yeah, that probably makes sense.
And like a couple of pieces of that, good. But if you eat too much of it, like I said, it's mostly just like sugar pie, basically.
Yeah.
So you could imagine just if you eat too much of that, you would just kind of feel like trash.
Yeah. Let's see. 41. Dark chocolate is better than milk chocolate. Yes, on a health
Hard
basis,
agree.
a health basis, and on a
I
food
love
basis.
dark chocolate.
Let's see. For cold maple syrup is better than warm maple syrup.
I disagree.
I'm
I always
impartial because,
enjoyed
like,
when I went to Cracker Barrel and they would give you their bottles would always be warm.
yeah.
I feel like it tastes better when it's warm.
If I'm being,
Not to mention it helps keep the food warm
yeah,
when you're eating it rather than making it cold as soon as you pour the cold syrup on it.
if I'm being
Green
brutally
Tiger camo,
honest,
let's go.
I don't even believe that I've ever had cold, basically any type of cold, like what is it, like cold syrup on my pancakes or anything in there. It's always been just warm.
Well, I mean, it's not like syrup really needs to be in the refrigerator. It's sugary,
Yeah.
like corn syrup. So it's not really
Like, the
like
thing's
it
not
can't
gonna-
sit on a shelf. It's not
Things
gonna
not
go
gonna
bad.
break down over there. Like, I don't know if you've seen the meme.
It's
but-
like soy sauce. My mom always loves to put things in the refrigerator. I'm like, you realize like soy sauce does not have to go in a fridge.
Have you ever
I
seen
mean,
the
it'll go bad pretty much before you ever would need to put it in the fridge.
Yeah. What is it? Did you see that one meme of the what is it? That one bottle of maple syrup that had like basically like what is it? Like an expiration date of like 3,437, and then like 294.
No, I have not seen that.
Well, apparently there was a maple syrup bottle that had an expiration date. Basically, I believe for a long ass time. I don't know if it was 5,000 years or 50,000 years. Either way, it was for a long time apparently. And The entire what is it? Look community that went ahead and posted it. It's like either this has to be like basically like completely pure syrup to the point to which basically just like the only thing that could go ahead and stop it is basically just the decay rate of sugar, or this thing has so many fucking preservatives inside of it that it could possibly go ahead and withstand the apocalypse. It could even give the Twinkie a run for its money.
Or it's just simply they didn't know what they were actually saying.
It was simply
when they
just
put
a
the date on there, or it was
misprint.
just a misprint. Which is probably the more likely of the two.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. 3 waffles and pancakes are basically the same.
I disagree.
You can hold a waffle, you can't really hold a pancake unless it's like you fuck it up that
How
badly.
have you caught up to me so fast in points?
Headshots, baby.
I've been going for headshots. What do you mean?
I have too.
How do you have so many more headshots than me?
I don't even know.
I do not understand.
I don't even know how many headshots I
You've
have.
got over 2,000 headshots. I'm not even at 1,400 yet. I mean, I guess I am using a shotgun, which doesn't help as much, but I'm not getting nearly that many kills with a shotgun in comparison.
I am using a shotgun as well, it's just that this turns out to be a slug shotgun.
This is crazy, man.
Let's see. I need to kill the warden, because if I kill the warden, then I can go ahead.
I do too.
What is it? If I kill the warden enough over there, then I'm technically then I don't need to go ahead and get rid of the M16 and then go ahead and switch and spend the next 30 minutes going and swapping for a new weapon.
Probably in the game before you have to switch out another
Yeah,
weapon.
I know.
This is round 53.
I'm hoping that we can go ahead and end the yeah. I'm hoping that the warden spawns in just so that I can just get sword missions and it'll be relatively productive, because then I have the M16. Oh, behind us.
Yeah, I don't know what our goal is for this.
We've just been going along until we go ahead and get through basically the entirety of the list. Which is like, it's we're getting to summary things now, but it's like, okay, 47. Christmas trees should be real, not fake. I disagree predominantly.
I disagree. I hate real Christmas trees, and I have this debate with my family every year about real Christmas trees. If you want a real one, that's fine. But in my opinion, they're just so much more of a hassle than they're worth.
I'm just going ahead and being like, oh yeah, real Christmas trees. Yeah, they're nice. They're a nice thing to go ahead and have, but it's like, okay, what are you going to do at the end of it? You have quintessentially just firewood and kindling.
Well, and the thing is my family inevitably always ends up going so much longer with our Christmas tree than we should. So the thing is dead, sitting in the basement, just stinking up the place. And the one who's always in the basement who deals with it is me.
I just finished the M16.
So, and they wonder why I don't like the Christmas trees. Like, because I'm the one that ends up taking care of it, and I don't even want it. It's like our goats and our horses, and like, I don't want anything to do with them. Why am I sitting down here taking care of your food, your hay, and all this stuff? And half the time, my sister doesn't end up doing anything with it. I'm like, these are your animals, and I know you don't want them anymore. You're wanting to get rid of them just as much as I am. But the thing is, they're still here. They were your responsibility from the beginning because you were the one that wanted them. So they're still your responsibility until they're gone. She just wants to pin all of the stuff off on anyone else. It's like, I never made anything off of it. She made money off of these things and still is making money off of these things to this year. And I've put in work and I've never saw a penny of it.
There's 48. There is no such thing as a pumpkin spice latte. It's simply a cinnamon spice drink without any pumpkin flavor. Due to the fact that I've actually gone ahead and read on the entirety of the mixture, I agree with this.
I've never had anything really pumpkin spice, like beverage-wise, but I could agree because I would assume the flavors are very similar.
Let's see.
The ingredients would be very similar.
Above ground pools are more fun than in ground pools.
I don't think they're any more or less fun.
Yeah.
I think, depending upon your situation, if you're wanting a permanent pool, an in-ground pool is probably the better option.
I mean,
Just because you're less likely to have, like, what happened to my grandparents, which was the side supports decayed and the thing just collapsed on one of the sides.
Yeah. And admittedly, what is it?
Which caused a whole bunch of problems.
I
At
guess
least it was away from the house.
If there's one benefit that I see basically for going and having an above ground pool is that I guess it's relatively storable. And like you don't have to do anything. It's like okay.
I'm thinking in the sense of it's one that is like a permanent above ground pool, like theirs was. It's not meant to be taken down. It's meant to just be there. It's just above ground.
But then even then, it's just like why even go ahead and bother just doing that? Just put the thing inside the ground. So the only thing you have to do is basically just install a tarp.
Because if you don't have the tools and things, and you don't want to rent them out, put an above ground pool, you don't have to worry about that. You can flatten the ground out with just normal shovels, like dampers, and just make it work from there. Whereas if you want a below ground pool, you've got to make sure you get the people out there, in ground pool I should say, you've got to make sure you get people out to make sure it's not going to hit any lines or anything like that, it's not going to bust any pipes. You've got to have the excavation tools in order to dig the hole that it's got to go into, you've got to get people to put in the concrete and all that. It's a whole lot more expensive to put it in ground pool.
Admittedly, yes.
But if you're looking for a permanent, like a permanent pool, and if you have the expenses for it, I would put an in-ground pool.
Yeah.
Above ground.
Admittedly, though, also if you go ahead and put in an in-ground pool, you could also go ahead and add that to the house's value over there. Because what is it? An in-ground pool is probably going to be a lot more.
Both can add to the house's property.
Yeah. Admittedly, though, the
a pool in general can just add to the house's property value.
Admittedly, though, the in-ground pool will probably add a little bit more than it will for the above-ground pool, but I guess that's predominantly.
It depends upon the situation. You would think it would, but it's not always the case.
Yeah, it's not always the case, but in most situations, most people would prefer an in-ground pool.
Just the fact that you even have a pool on the property that is a permanent pool, not just like a temporarily set up one, is it will raise the property value.
Yep. Let's see.
Just like normally if you have like a pond or something on your property, it'll raise the property value.
Yep. It's 52. Sweet potatoes are better than, what is it?
I don't like sweet potatoes. So this is already not applying here.
I mean, admittedly, I do go ahead and like it. I like sweet potatoes over there. Do I think it's better than normal potatoes? Absolutely. But I do like sweet potatoes. 53. Lunch is the best meal of the day. I disagree because I think
I prefer dinner.
Same now. 54. Country music is the best genre of music.
Garbage. Horrible take. Terrible. Absolutely atrocious. I also got no more bullets.
Roaring 20s was the best time period.
What was it?
The Roaring 20s was the best time period.
No, that was a time period riddled with problems.
I would probably say the 50s and the 60s were better. Let's see.
Well, it depends upon the aspects. If you're looking at health-wise and things like that. Well, actually, no, yeah, probably the 50s and 60s would be. Well, no, because then they had. Realistically, what would be the best health-wise period? It probably would have been way back. Way back.
But
But
Basically, just run the Mediterranean diet and you're all good.
Are we just finishing on a dog round?
I mean, basically, yeah. All right, we'll
That
do.
works.
We'll do. We'll do. What is it? We'll do fast round. 57. Tomatoes should be considered a fruit. I agree, but
I don't really care. I don't like tomatoes anyway.
I mean, yeah, I don't either. What is it? 59. The famous frosted sugar cookies from the grocery store don't actually taste that good.
I love them.
I enjoyed them, but I do admit that there's a few sections that is good. Avocados aren't as good as guacamole. Yeah, shit. Let's see.
Well, yeah, there's a distinct difference. There's a whole lot more you add to guacamole than avocado. The health benefits come from the avocado.
Watermelon
Not the
is
guacamole.
flavorless. Depends on the watermelon.
No, it's not. Watermelon definitely has flavor. Now, some of them have more so than others, but still.
See.
We ending, or are we going another round?
We're up going fast round, so we're going in holding it. But yeah, we can basically go ahead and end. No. What is it?
Look at all that damage.
76. 76. If it rains on the 4th of July, it's not actually worth celebrating. Look at all those headshots.
You got a few of them. Yeah, just a few headshots. I don't understand how you always beat me in headshots. You just, for some reason, you're just better at hitting them, I guess.
Let's see. Bikes are more comfortable than cars for traveling.
Bikes?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Car seat is a far more comfortable ride than a bike cushion is.
85. It's better to be hot than cold.
Disagree. I would rather be cold than hot. It's easier to put on more layers than to take them off because there's only so many layers you can take off before it gets illegal.
86. Birthday cake tastes better when it's left over and eaten for breakfast. You're eating cake for breakfast, and
It's cake.
Yeah.
It tastes the same regardless. I'll wait for the
Let's see.
challenge. Next.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it over there. 97. Mayonnaise is the worst condiment.
I really don't like mustard.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mayonnaise, not really a problem to me. I don't like mayonnaise necessarily, but sometimes on like a sandwich or something, if like Burger King, the Bacon King, I like the mayonnaise on it. It just adds to it. So.
Yeah. Let's see. 100. Disney World is overrated. Fair enough.
I don't know if I can agree, but I don't know. I like Disney World, personally. But I can also see if you didn't care for it. I couldn't disagree with you on it.
Yeah.
I personally think it's a fun experience, but I know some people don't really care for it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. 101. I know this one's going to go ahead and make you on a good section. Humidity in the air is enjoyable.
You can die with your humidity. I would rather go to Texas, and I know it's like, oh, it's 120 degrees. At least it's a dry heat. And you know, as much as people are like, yeah, it's a dry heat, but it's 120. I would rather have that than 90 degrees and 100% humidity. Because it just is miserable. Humidity just makes life miserable.
Damn it, we should have gone a little bit longer. I could have gotten the VMP finish. Whatever.
It seems the shoe is on the other foot now.
It don't matter.
It is you that is coming up short. Yes, intriguing.
Not to finish the other. Alright, well, the Argus is on fast, so everything's good. Alright, we got about 20 left to figure over there. We're doing fast round over there. We're doing what we're from 101 to all the way to the end. 102.
Okay.
Salty snacks aren't as good as sweet treats. Yeah, it depends.
Disagree. It depends upon the situation.
3. Goldfish are better than Cheez-Its.
Disagree.
Disagree. You should only eat 3 meals a day. Disagree. 2 is fair
Disagree.
enough.
2 is more than adequate.
Yeah. Uh, walking is just as beneficial as running. True.
That's true. Because you can walk farther than you can run. You will exert as much energy, but you won't feel as tired.
Alright, 6. Pepsi is better than Coke.
Disagree. They're both the same.
Yeah, they're both about the same.
Not meaning they taste the same. I mean, it's the same regardless. It just comes down to preference. It's not that one isn't necessarily better than the other, and both have far adequate choices when they come through. RC can even be thrown in there with its options, and it's a far more cheap and affordable options if you can't afford to pay like $2 to $3 for a 2-liter. 99 cents is more than affordable.
Alright. And the final one is, because basically the rest of them were dog shit and political. Thanksgiving Eve. No, it was Black Friday is more enjoyable than Thanksgiving.
I disagree. I enjoy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, same here.
Because majority of the time, I see more family during Thanksgiving than I do most other times.
Mm-hmm.
And people that are like, Christmas is greatest time of the year. It is not. Just putting it out there now. It is not. Christmas is not bad. It is not best time of year. Christmas is kind of a subpar holiday, in my opinion.
Yep. Alright. Well, I think we're all good.
What a time. What a time.
Let's wind down the stream.
Well, I guess it probably would be a good thing to do. So, thank you everybody so much for tuning into the stream. I saw quite a few of you stopping in, checking things out. If anybody who came in and checked out the stream, it would be interested in following and checking out future streams, please drop a follow. It is very much appreciated. I give a big shout out to Weird Guy who followed earlier today, as well as Spray SGG for following during this stream. Thank you guys so much. It's extremely appreciated. Anybody else, just drop a follow on the channel and turn on notifications. You'll see when I go live in the future. And as always, thanks for watching. Thanks, Toast, for joining me. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.